All right, welcome back to KOTOR. I've spent some time here between episodes monkeying around in the workbench, trying my damnedest to improve my main hand lightsaber out of my dual wield set, and I cannot, for the life of me, find a way to get a better crystal in here. Um, we've got the core colors, we've got the special ones, and none of these interchange to be anything actually particularly useful. And I'm not sure if there's a way I can get this to ever be good. But what I did find out is a few things here. We got a really good short lightsaber with a high blaster bolt deflection and regen force points. So this will be a pretty good weapon to give Jolie. Because we don't care so much about damage on him. We just want a stat stick, and this is about the best one he could hope for, I think. And then with the double-bladed lightsaber, I was able to convert this to, I think this is Heart of the Guardian maybe as well, which you're technically using too, I guess, but like this is so convoluted, I'm just going to allow it. And then swapped out one of the upgrade slots for slightly higher damage and attack modifier, getting rid of the deflect gem we had in this before. So that gives us 2 short, 1 regular, and 1 double-bladed. And I've stripped down the other ones that we weren't using. So yeah, I guess we'll just roll with this. It does put me in an awkward position of having technically a subpar weapon on my main hand, but like, whatever. Maybe we can find a lightsaber that has a different crystal already in it by default. Probably not. I have a feeling because of the weird way the lightsaber upgrades, well, the upgrades in general are randomized, but especially the lightsaber upgrades have randomized, that it's not going to ever really work out well for us, because for whatever reason, these color crystals, like, switch the types of lightsabers, and the order you click on these actually matters. Like, here, let's cancel this, go back. Okay, so if I click this, right, I click mantle, it's a blue lightsaber, then I click yellow, it's a short lightsaber with that. Right? And then I do this, and I click mantle. It's a blue. Sorry, I meant to click the yellow. No, that is short. Well, I mean, some of these do change. I don't know. It was very weird, very confusing. Point is, there's a limited available amount of combinations, and it's not organized in the way you might expect it to be organized. And I don't think I can fix it without bricking the save, essentially, or, I mean, bricking it one way or another, essentially, by either unrandomizing or re-randomizing and running the risk of completely changing the way the items are distributed and missing a bunch of shit and getting a bunch of duplicates. So it is just going to be what it is. We're going to go to Yavin. We're going to do a drop-off here. I'm just going to pause the recording while I do this. Alright, we're looking for a guy to kill here on Dantooine somewhere. Since I don't know exactly where he is, I think we will just live record me running blindly around Dantooine until I find him. He's supposed to be at one of these estates. Close by a speeder or whatever. But I don't know if we would have seen a stray speeder previously, and I don't know if we would actually know which estate it is. I've also done a little shopping, nothing too significant to report. Picked up some random droid upgrades we didn't have that didn't matter, including some that I realized only sold for, or only like $1. Okay, well, we found it. Zulon speeder. I also picked up Cassus Fett's battle armor here on Dantooine from Adam Larp. Because we didn't have that. And we actually didn't have that much stuff to sell either from Manon, so. This is the speeder of Zulon Centaur, the Grand Slaver. Zulon himself is nowhere in sight. Slice into the speeder and activate its alarm system, maybe? I'd like to kill this guy directly. Alarm begins to ring out. If Zulon's anywhere nearby, he'll come running. There he is. Get him, boys. Who you be? What you doing here? You be the one touch Zulon's speeder? I I am the one who stood out for Speeder. I am Peck Jorkins. Peck Jorkins, me not know you. You touch Zulon Speeder, you die now. Do Grands snort like Gamorreans? Is that canon? That doesn't feel canon. Am I crazy? Stop! We not fight no more. You not kill Zulon. You must pay for your crimes, Zulon. Pay for crimes, yes, me pay lots. Me got 200 credits, you take them. Me give them to you if you let me live. You take credits, let me go. I can't just let you go. You're a slaver. You think Zulon let you take him to prison? You think Zulon sit in a cell and rot? No, Zulon not want to die like this. Zulon die fighting like warrior. Okay, well, good for you, friend. Let's get them droids going. Let's pop Zulon's head like a ripe banana. Okay, dark side points as expected for an assassination. Chani Shield. Nothing from the droids. Okay, well, quest done. Go kill a Cathound for old time's sake. Just ever walk into the wilderness and just brutally maul an animal that's completely minding its own business? Alright, back to the Ebon Hawk. We're done on Dantooine. Now we pivot over to, stop spinning, to Tatooine. Okay, we don't expect there to be really any trouble here. We're, well, not yet, that is. We're here to deliver the Tat Gland first. That's why we grab mission. And then we'll switch mission out for Canderous and, go do his mission out on the dunes or whatever. The Tat Gland should be here, right? I think.
You're back! I knew you'd come through for me. I knew I could count on you. You do have a Tat Gland for me, right?
Yeah, here you go.
Come to Papa, you sweet simian organ. It may not look like much, but once I turn this into a bottle of Torresian ale, it'll end up being worth a fortune. Thanks, Mission. You won't regret helping me out with this.
Please, Griff, let this be the last time. No more cons, no more scams, no more schemes. That's all I ask.
Hey, sis, no need to worry about that. I've turned over a new leaf. From now on, I'm gonna stay out of trouble and do things right. And once we've cornered the market on Torresian ale, good things will be heading my way. Then I'll make it up to your Mission. Just wait, you'll see.
Yeah.
You know, once we synthesize this and start brewing Torresian ale in mass quantities, we're gonna be looking for some investors. You give me a couple of 100 credits, and I can get you in on the ground floor. You'll get a return of, oh, at least 20 times your investment.
You know what? Here's the money, man.
Wise move. I can see you
Fuck
really
it.
understand how business works. Now, when you see your chance, you jump it in, huh? That's my motto. I better get started on brewing that ale. Meet me back here later, and I'll have a down payment on what I owe you.
Does he actually come back? There must be another stage, right? Do you have anything to say about this mission?
There.
Let's talk about your bro.
I appreciate everything you've done for Griff. You know that, right? I just hope things work out for him this time around. I guess we'll find out when he meets up with us at the Zerka Corp shop. If he's got those credits he promised you, then maybe there's hope for him yet.
I wonder what the condition on this is. Like, what do we have to, does it take time? Does it take a level up? Do we just leave and come back like it's Pokemon and we're reviving a fossil? Okay, that's not it. Well, I'm here. Let me check. You're a friend of Griff, right? He gave me a message for you. He told me to tell you he made a mistake brewing the Torresian ale. It didn't work out right for some reason. I'm not surprised. Anything else? He told me the Tat Gland was ruined, and he said he wasn't going to stick around and have to face his exchange contact. You mean he's gone? He hopped on board the last shuttle. I don't know where he was heading, but can't say I'm sorry he's gone. He's one of the worst employees I ever had. He was always on a break, he mixed up orders, and I think he might have been stealing from me. That cheapskate owes me credits. You and a dozen other. I was smart enough not to give him an advance on his wage, but you can kiss your credits goodbye. People like Grip, they know how to disappear when they get in too deep. You won't hear from him again anytime soon. Waste of time even bother looking for him.
Won't you ever learn? How can can my own flesh and blood be so stupid?
There was one last thing. He said to tell his sister goodbye, and to tell her he's sorry. Alright, is that the end? That looks like that's probably the end of the quest line. Great. So we're making some progress on trimming down the quest log. You have anything to say about this? Let's talk about your bro.
I want to thank you for helping me with Griff. You did everything you could for my brother, more than most people would have. I know it might look like it didn't make any difference in the end. Griff's in debt and on the run like usual. But at least I know we tried to help him.
Don't give up on him, Mission. He could still change.
I know people can change no matter how bad they were, but I'm not holding my breath. None of us is perfect, but I've come to realize that Griff is a little less perfect than most. My brother is what he is, but I've learned to deal with that. I'll never forget that he looked after me when I was just a kid, but I don't feel like I owe him anything anymore.
So you're okay then?
I've made my peace with Griff and what he means to me. If he ever shows up again, I'll deal with him. But I'm not going to dwell on my brother anymore. It's time to move forward. So, is there anything else you need?
Nope. We'll never talk to you
Have it
again.
your way.
Alright, we do get some light side points out of that to offset an assassination mission. Good. What do you have? So, Dark Jedi robe, environmental bastion armor. Jesus Christ, that's expensive. Okay, well maybe I don't buy that. Ichani Light Sinagar. Just trying to complete my goddamn collection. And okay, Sinagar I have. Ichani Light doesn't seem to be a thing that I have. Give me Ichani Light. Sounds like a light beer. Light Battle Ichani Ritual brand. Ichani Ritual brand, Both and Shrieker. We have Shriekers, right? Ichani Ritual brand, Both and Shriekers, Grenades, pistol targeting, stealth field, power shield, Calrissian's utility belt. We have all that. Pretty sure. I do wish the UI was more readable. Like, you didn't have to go scroll through the cell list to try to figure out what you actually do have. It's a little annoying in that sense. Alright, I'm not going to go check all the vendors here. We'll come back off video. I'll go back and check them after we do Canderous' shit. So, let's get that going. Party selection. You're out. Canderous is in. You have a level? No. Alright, Mandalorian Assault Armor, 13 and 0. I imagine that Cassis's is better. 14 and 0. Strength +1. Okay. Was maybe expecting more, but like visually more, but it's not bad looking or anything. Alright, so I have Juhani has the other gloves. I could get them back, or I could just say fuck it. I don't know. We'll go with that. 29, 33 Sanasikis. So that's the good one. So we do Gino Harada in main hand, and Sanasiki's off is still optimal, I guess. Alright, let's go get this mission done. I figure Jolie is still our optimal backup. I'm really feeling the Jolie combo. I think we're going to basically stick with him. As much as we can, at least. Like, definitely any, you know, planetary situation where it feels like we should have different characters, we will bring different characters. Just for, you know, vibes or whatever.
Oh, good hunting.
But, generally speaking... Okay, so this guy is supposed to challenge us out here on the dunes somewhere, right? Actually, maybe I should have checked the quest. Duel with him in the Dune Seas. Okay. Saving in a spot. Looking for the guy. I would have thought... Oops. I had like a memory or whatever of him being like right out here in front. But maybe I'm just wrong on that. Or does he not spawn because I didn't have Canderous when I landed? Like, I switched out in the city? Yeah, I don't know. There he is, presumably.
Ah, so you managed to come after all. I see you brought friends.
You brought some of your own as well.
Ha! Indeed I did. I foresaw that you might need help, so I arranged a distraction.
I came by my own will.
I do not need to hear your excuses, Jedi. I know why he brought you.
Enough of this talk, Joggy. Let's do what we came here to do.
Let's do it, Canderous.
And you shall all die.
Okay, great. So, one of these. You. One of these. Are they just gonna sit there and let me buff? Seems like it. Okay, well, let's just do one of these. One of these. And go back to one of these. Here, we'll just go try and kill this guy real quick. And Canderous can go deal with his friend, perhaps. Oops.
Shit.
Okay, well, he's stunned. I beat Canderous to the punch. Oh, and we're going in over there against that. Okay, we're going crazy. We're going crazy. He's killing everything that moves. He's out of control.
This is what I live for.
What do you live for? Watching, essentially? Good lord.
Yes?
My man went off. Okay, Surely there's remains. Should have checked for loot when I knew where the fucking body was. Maybe there isn't.
I think this has affected me in ways I didn't anticipate. I think I'll need time to sort things out. Thanks for what you did. Whatever your intentions might have been. I just need time.
Okay. Okay. Take all the time you need, but also I'll be taking all this stuff, thank you. Cassius Fett's battle armor does feel like it should belong to him as being the best heavy armor we've found, and plus strength. So it doesn't really, like, you know, doesn't scream Karth, which is the only person who would use it. So yeah, you can keep it. We'll get some level ups here. Alright. Master Jedi Defense or Toughness. Or Implants. I'm kind of feeling Toughness Like the HP does feel like it could be useful to him. You know what? Fuck it. Seems fine. Master Valor for sure. So it puts him at 120 to my 132. Yeah. Make him a little more sturdy so it doesn't tip over so easily. I mean, we have seen a few times where he gets kind of just attacked and then just fucking dies, so. Okay. Well, I don't see any remains, so I guess there aren't any. So yeah, that updates his quest. The Joggy's challenge quest is still here. So I wonder if this will float until this completes, I guess. We could try talking to him back on the ship. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna do a little shopping here. Then we'll head back to Manon. Okay, we are on Manon. We're gonna check character dialogues. Let's check with Bastila quick. When we last talked, you said you needed time to think, so...
You've been patient with me, haven't you? I suppose you deserve an answer. But you have to understand how difficult this is for me to say.
Yes, I think so.
With all my training, I should be able to control myself better than this. But you're not like anything I expected. You're not like any man I've ever met before. I find myself watching you when I don't mean to. I'm thinking about you when I don't want to. It isn't supposed to be like this.
What's it supposed to be like?
I don't know. It shouldn't be so hard not to think of you. It should be easy not to think of you. I should have discipline. Jedi discipline. Every time I try to call on all my
give you some
teachings to calm
discipline.
myself, they fail me. You have such power, such passion. I don't know if it's due to the bond between us, but I'm drawn to you.
Are you interested in me or my ability to use the Force?
The Force is a part of you, as is your power. But that's not what attracted me to you. It's more than that. Maybe it's the bond we share. It gives us a certain intimacy. If I could, I would return to Dantooine. I need to be away from this bond of ours. I need to weaken it. I need to be anywhere but near you. But Malak must be stopped. My own feelings are nothing when compared to that. Yet I know this could affect the sake of our mission if it's not resolved. I can't let that happen.
Just give it to your feelings, Bastila. I know you are too.
I think we should have some privacy for this.
Oh my gosh. Look how excited she is.
You're stronger than I am, and there's no point in telling me otherwise. You will be a great Jedi, I think. I hope. In some ways you make me feel weak, like I'm caught up in the wake of our destiny. But at the same time, you make me feel stronger, more alive.
You, Bastila.
I realize now these feelings are part of the bond we share. The Jedi Council surely realized this. They knew my loyalty to the doctrines of our order would be tested on this mission. By facing and overcoming my feelings for you, I've learned a valuable lesson about control and the dangers of emotion. This is an important step in understanding the Force. I'm sorry if this is not what you wanted to hear, but I felt that it was important you know our infatuation was nothing more than a result of our powerful bond.
You're rationalizing. You're just scared to face the truth.
You're the one who can't face the truth. Malak has to be stopped. How can I do that if I let myself be blinded by my feelings for you?
I'm going to stop Malak, Bastila, but I want you at my side for it.
You mean it, don't you? But how can I be sure you're not making a mistake? I have to resist. I have to be strong for both of us.
You know I'm right, Bastila.
But I can't. Malak will...
Shut up and kiss me.
Oh my. We shouldn't have done that. It was wrong. The Jedi are not allowed to fall in love.
Nobody say that about love. Calm down. It didn't feel wrong to me.
It was a moment of weakness. When I kissed you, we shouldn't have. I'm sorry. No, I know we both wanted it, but we shouldn't have given in to our desire. We're Jedi. We can't act like this. Not now. Not while we still have to deal with Malak. I'm sorry. I don't blame you, but it was a mistake. I have to get out of here before somebody sees us together.
Okay. Now, it is my understanding that we probably should not talk to her again till the end game, or it might bug her character quest or whatever. Oh, is her quest... Oh, her quest is done currently. Okay. Yeah. So that would make some sense as to why, if you talk to her, it gets weird. Since the quest is out of the log. Okay, let's check Juhani again. I doubt there'll be anything.
What is it?
Yeah. Her thing might just be waiting on, like, an RNG proc or something, honestly. I'm not really exactly sure. Candaris, will you talk to me?
Yeah, what do you want?
What are your thoughts?
This thing with
Oh,
Joggy,
we didn't have to kill this
I
guy.
don't know. Give me some time and I'll be able to sort this out.
I didn't
on my
even,
own.
like, try to spare
Is there
him, because I
something
was
else
like,
you want?
Mandalorians just be killing each other, right? No, you can talk them
Your
out of
choice.
it, and that's the better outcome. You get more XP for that. Not that that really matters, but, like, yeah, we technically did the quest the wrong way, but whatever. We're a meathead, so canonically it works for me. I think we'll keep these two. This has been our Manon crew. This seems fine. Also, a chance for Juhani quest to proc here, so might as well. One of these, and do not have the points. Fair. So, I don't remember how many more feats we were going to get here. I feel like we should take the lightsaber ones, though, so fuck it. We'll just grab that. Definitely grab this.
Yes?
Now, apparently there's something about Juhani's quest locking us out of a vendor on Korriban. So that might be one problem. So I would assume this would have happened, like, here. If this was going to happen. I have seen some discussion about transiting back from Central and then doing it, and that'll work, but I don't know if that's true. Oh my god, Juhani! So we could try that. Just out of curiosity's sake. This is kind of a running around episode anyway, so we might as well just see if it works. I'm just kind of honestly curious to know if that will actually trigger something. Oh, also, I spent all my money buying just, like, absolute rubbish. Like, random droid upgrades and, like, belts and guns and shit I'm never gonna fucking use. I have, like, 500 credits left, something like that. So, kind of a dumb thing, but I figured we're basically ready to head back to work here, so. And by head back to work, I mean, I think we're gonna do swoop races, right? Talk to the Jenna Haradin first. Yeah. Which means I do need to dismiss my crew. Let's do that. They are this way? If I remember correctly. Which, I'm not sure I do. It's like a 50-50, right? Is that him there? Yeah, I think so. Welcome back, Peck-Jorkins. I see you have come alone. This is good. I assume you're here to discuss the business of the General Haradin. Zulon is dead. Yes, I'm aware of this. Our agents have been keeping a close eye on you. Though I doubt you saw them. They were there when Zulon met his untimely end. And as promised, here's your reward. A blaster developed exclusively for the use of those within our guild. It will serve you well, I'm sure. That assignment was only the beginning. A small test. which I'm pleased to say you passed, but now a more difficult challenge awaits you. There are 3 targets the General Haradin wants you to remove. If you can eliminate all 3, then you gain full membership. First is a Gamorrean named Vorn Dazrad. Second is a shapeshifter named Rulon Prolik. Third is a Selkath known as Ithoric Guldar. Tell me about Vorn. Freelance bounty hunter. Very, very good, but he's a little too sadistic. He likes to sacrifice an efficient kill for the pleasure of watching his victims suffer. The General Haradin will tolerate a certain amount of competition, but Vorn has become too dangerous. You'd be surprised how much political damage one rogue assassin can inflict. He was last seen on Tatooine. We suspect he's taken a break from hunting sentients by going after a crate dragon. We don't want him to leave the Dune Sea alive. I'll find him and bring him down. Just be careful when you face off against him. He doesn't travel alone. He's always got his assault droid close at hand. The 2 of them make a formidable pair. Tell me about Rulon. We don't know much about Rulon except he's some kind of shapeshifter. We don't even know if it's a natural ability or the result of some powerful alien technology. But we suspect he's behind several prominent assassinations in the Outer Rim. General Haradin are worried he might decide to move his operations closer to the core. With his ability to assume virtually any form, he could wreak havoc in the Senate. We aren't about to let that happen. How do I find somebody who could look like anyone? Finding Rulon won't be easy, but we have reports he may be on Kashyyyk. He's probably honing his skills by hunting dangerous creatures in the Shadowlands. Tell me about the Tell me about Ithorak. Ithorak isn't violent, but in many ways he's far more dangerous. He's a con artist and a blackmailer who's taken millions of credits from rich and powerful families. He also deals in secrets and information, and these can be far more deadly than any blaster. Ithorak is careful, though. We know he's somewhere here on Manan, but we don't know where. All we know is how to contact him. There's a Twi'lek named Vec at the Manan swoop track. You can set up a meeting between you and Ithorak. Sure, I'll just tell him I want to kill his boss and book an appointment. Ithorak poses as a merchant of rare antiquities. It's perfect cover for his real work. Gives him access to rich and powerful families without drawing suspicion. What is he? The fucking, shit, what's his name? Stellan Skarsgård. Fuck, I forgot his name. Luthen. You'll have to convince Vec that you represent a buyer interested in purchasing some rare art from Ithorak. Convince Vec and you'll set up a meeting. This meeting is your one chance to take Ithorak out, but be careful. He'll choose the time and place. He's not going to leave himself vulnerable. Anything else? Just a warning. The assignments I've given you are far more difficult than the simple bounties I gave you as your first test. Complete all 3 missions and you'll prove yourself truly worthy of joining the General Haradin. As before, you will be well rewarded for each bounty. You can return to me after each mission to collect your reward. Is there anything else? Lorgul's dead too. Yes, the agents I sent to watch you reported back to me concerning Lorgul's death. You should take pride in a job well done. As promised, here's a reward, a poisoned vibroblade forged exclusively for the use of those within our guild. It will serve you well, I'm sure. Is there anything else? Bye. I'll be waiting here for you. We're eager to see the extent of your abilities. Alright, so we should have 2 new items. Let's find them, since they've presumably been randomized. I bought this, so this is not the new thing. Double-bladed sword is the new thing. How underwhelming. This is probably just, I probably just never looked at that in the inventory. I'm sure that's not new. Because it's supposed to be a blaster. Bothan Quick Draw probably is the new thing. Stun chance, balanced offhand. Okay. Yeah, I ain't shit. Okay, yeah, the rest of this is all shit I bought or found that I haven't scrolled through yet. Alright, let's not sit here and do that. Okay, well, let's get our boys back. And then we want to go to the swoop track for an actual purpose. Now, the swoop track was somewhere. I think the swoop track was further this way, right? If I'm not mistaken. Like over here? Let's make a save just in case this General Haradin thing is failable. I don't know if it is, but, you know, maybe. Okay. Yeah, so these Grand don't talk like they're Gamorreans. Only that one did. I wonder if that's a cut content thing? Or just a base game mix-up where they make the Grand sound like a Gamorrean? It's really strange. I could have looked them up, but I forgot his name now. Xena Vec. So Vec is the one we know about for the quest. Let's talk to Xena. You aren't a racer, so leave me alone. Hello there. You probably want to talk to the professional racers. They're in the Racers Lounge to the east. They don't usually associate with us amateurs. I'll probably be giving up soon anyway. I just want to ask a few questions. I'll answer whatever I can. I don't think I'll be going back out on the track. What's bothering you? I'm not getting any better. I race hard and I think I have good skills, but I just can't afford to keep up with the professionals. The swoop bikes are modified with the best equipment. There's only so much you can do with a borrowed toolkit and standard parts. I can't afford to make this my life. I want to keep going. Without money, you don't win, and if you don't win, you don't get money. How much do you think you need? It's not your problem to worry about. I shouldn't even be bothering you. The 500 credits I need is part of my problem, not yours. Shit, if I had that money, I'd give it to you. That's nice of you to say, but it doesn't change anything. I'll probably end up quitting as soon as somebody beats my time. I have to leave. Bye. Okay. Why did that popped up a quest thing, but... Oh, I'm uncompleted. Well, that makes all of the sense in the world. Manon swoop races. Okay. Well, shit. How many crits do I have? 463. I'm only 40 shy. Surely we can make that quick and help this guy out before we kick him out of the races. Yeah, general shop. Let's go. I had the feeling as soon as I spent like all my credits that I made a mistake and I was going to regret it. And lo and behold, here we are. Oh, I doubt they will driven the planet, but the harm they suffer brings me joy. Ah, yes. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I have a lot of various kits. I have a lot of parts. I should start using those. Do we have anything? I guess it doesn't really matter what I sell, right? We just kind of want to sell something that's approximately in the range we need. Because otherwise we should be saving it, so... just sell a couple of deadly gas mines. That'll give us a little bit of extra money in case we need it. Alright, well, we're getting close to the end of this episode, sorta, but I would like to knock out probably the racing. Hello there, there's not much happening. I guess the racers are waiting for the field to something. I just clicked through it too fast. I'm just waiting for my time to fail. I can't seem to keep up. What's bothering you? It's not getting any better. I want 500 credits. It's not my problem. Here you go. You're just giving me 500 credits just like that? I don't know what to say. I had to stay for months to get anywhere near that much. Thank you. I mean it. I'll get them working. I'll get the credits working on his swoop. I'll get them working on my swoop right away. Maybe I can improve on my round 1 time after all. Come back to East Otto in a day or so after the changes are made. I hope it helps. Maybe I'm not good enough. We'll see. I have to leave. Bye. See you around. Light side points. Okay. Let's check the Gino Haradin thing first. Greetings, Seaman. Have you come to watch the races? I find they're an excellent way to relieve stress. And in my business, I need all the stress relief I can get. What is your business exactly? My name is Vec. I work for Ethorak Guldar, a merchant who deals in very rare and expensive art. He serves as a go-between for buyers and sellers throughout the galaxy. I serve as a security advisor, a highly demanding job. The fact that Ethorak seems to delight in insulting and berating me makes it even more difficult. I'd like to meet with Guldar. Can you set it up? You need to meet with Ethorak? Forgive my skepticism, but you hardly resemble our typical client. We deal in the kind of pieces found in the chambers of a galactic senator. I represent an anonymous buyer from Coruscant. Yes, you do have the look about you. The air of one who serves the rich and powerful. Servile, fawning. A look I've seen in my own mirror far too often. Very well, I'll set the meaning. The Sith permit Thorak to conduct his business in their non-secured hangar. Go to the docking base and we'll meet you there. Okay. Like right now? Alright. Maybe I'll do a race first. Hello there, are you looking to book the soup for a practice race? No thanks. I want an officially timed race. Please speak to the course regulator. Okay. Bye. Presumably you. Greetings, Offworld. Are you here as a spectator? Will be entering the soup field as a contender, or given the timing, are you here for the annual Pazak tournament? Excuse me, there's a Pazak tournament? Yes, I did. Every year, a select group of Selkath come together as a committee. We hold a Pazak tournament. It's open to all who wish to join, but there's a 500 credit entry fee if you're willing to wait. I will get it started as soon as possible. I'll pass. I would like to. I'm interested in racing. Sure you are. Welcome all races regardless of status. We are trying to maintain a full field. Of course, with the destruction in Terrace, we're in a bit of rebuilding phase. Our sector champion was one of the casualties there. I won the season opener on Terrace. I hesitate to believe that. Sith interference disrupted any hollow field that might verify your story. We only know that all on Terrace were lost. You're welcome to prove your skills here regardless of experience. The course is open to any that have the means to participate. 100 credits what you pay for each officially timed attempt. The amount will be due before each race. Okay, let's talk about rewards. Racing on the Manon, organized in standard 3-round system. Each round pays differently. Okay, what does each round pay? 500, 2,000, 5,000. Okay, that's some good money to get back on track. Each round is paid out only once. The leader that shows dominance in all three is named Sector Champion. Okay. I'm ready to race. Before you place your suit in the starting position, I'm going to collect the fee. Lowering the fee would encourage new racers, you know. I would tend to agree. Already have a high number of races that are struggling. It will drop the fee to 50. Here you go. Very good, Offworlder. Now we must determine what time you'll be trying to beat. Let's have a look at the standings. Queedle's a local favorite, but this won't be much of a race. This swoop simply isn't professional quality. Time to beat 2382. Okay. Manon swoop racing fans who've raced about to commence, show your respect to the newcomer. Challenges Queedle for round 1 placing. Shit, was it 23 or 28? Well, whatever. We'll do a bit good, and then we'll tank it near the end, maybe. Or should I deliberately tank it just a little bit? You know, just to make sure I leave myself some options. Okay, well, now we should probably finish. Maybe we were too slow. It might have been 23. I think we were too slow. I held back too much. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. You suck! That was unfortunate. Your performance just now is not of very high quality. You need to improve. I'll be back later. We're just going to reload it. Since I could have easily done better. I was just trying to hold back. Interest in racing. I raced on Tatooine. Perhaps, yeah, but it's not a recognized circuit track. Moda is not a respected promoter, no matter what he says. Also altered the payment structures. Of course, most of the government circuit organization was lost in Terrace. Alright, I'm ready to race. Persuade. 50. Wait, unseat... What? Why was it a different person? That was weird. Did it change specifically because of the Tatooine thing? I might have been too slow again. That one I kind of, like, should have went harder on. I'm fucking up so bad. Everybody fucking hates me! I don't even know if I need to, like... I don't know if the time's... Like, maybe I can just go hard. Like, I don't know if I fuck myself over if I go too hard on this. You know? Well, anyway, we get to see... if it's connected to the dialogue. I'm ready to race. Persuade. Okay, well, yeah, Cassandra, Mateo. Why did it change? I don't understand why it changed. Okay, I got a bad start, but I don't remember the timing on the start thing. Okay, 2268 should be fine. That should be beatable too. That's not too good. If that's how it works. Winner's first run of paid 500 credits is enough to cover your expenses, but you have to keep racing to really make it pay. We'll record this for future reference and wish you well in your attempt to reach Sector Champion. I'll be back later. Okay, some money to finance some other things. Now, I want to save. I want to check the time for the next one. I'm ready to race. Very well, but before you place it, you must collect the 100 fee, 100 credits. Hookta Jacks, 2250. Okay, that's not that bad. I mean, let's just do it then. Ooh, we just missed it. Missed it by that much. I hit that piece of debris near the end there and fucked it. Well, we'll come back to this later. I assume we can just try it again. I do want to check out the Pazak tournament, because I don't remember this being a thing. You mentioned a Pazak tournament. Yes, I did every year. Come together, have a Pazak tournament, open to all who wish. There's 500 entry fee. Oh, I don't have the money. Fuck, hold on. No, what? Why did it put me back into the base dialogue? What the fuck? That was weird. Well, anyway. I'll worry about the other races later. I want to just check out the tournament. You mentioned Pazak tournament? Yes, I did. Every year, select group of Sidequest come together as a committee, hold a Pazak tournament, open to all who wish to join. There's a 500 credit fee if you're willing to wait. We'll get it started as soon as possible. Yes, I'd like to see this tournament. Very well. Tournament will begin soon, so this place and surrounding areas will be closed for the occasion. One last thing, tournament is without teams. You will have to leave your companions behind. Okay. Welcome to the 23rd Annual Pazak Masters Tournament. This year we have a total of 93 contestants. Rhodians, humans, Mandalorians, Trandoshans, Twi'leks, Selkath, and Ithorians come and take part in the event. I cannot skip this dialogue. At this time, we will be accepting late participants, but they still have to pay 500 credit fee. Tournament will begin shortly, so prepare well, and good luck. Okay. This feels like it might be cut content. I don't remember this. Beat each of the top 5 last year's best. Before you can challenge them, you have to prove yourself by winning 5 prelim matches. Should you lose a match, you will be out of the tournament. You can re-enter by paying an additional $500 fee. Or, presumably, save scum. Okay. But to pay 500 fee, then you'll be added to the roster. Here's 500. Thank you. You're all set now, just in time too. Registration closes any minute now. Well, I forgot to ask you something. Do you have a Pazak deck? Yeah. Very good. Then you're ready. Okay. So I wonder. Something's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, registration is closed. Tournament is officially started. I'd like to remind you that we do not tolerate violence. There's a reason the Huts aren't running this event. We also have a new selection process. To do a chance at the top 5 last year's top contestants, you have to first pass 5 prelim matches. Should you fail, committee has decided to allow contestants to re-enter, paying an additional fee. Simply report to me to set up these matches. However, this waiver does not extend to the final matches. When you face the top 5, 1 match and 1 match only to advance or fail. Dude, this is like impossible. Lastly, this will be taken into consideration. The committee advises against making side bets if you're a contestant. Good luck. Let's play Pazak. So, yeah, Pazak is like fundamentally unfair to the player. Gonto Yas.
I hope you're here to play some Pazak. I don't come here looking for sparkling conversation.
Hello, yes, compete in the preliminaries. Currently you have 1-0. Who do you want to face? A Trandoshan. Very well, we'll notify your opponent. Interested that I can pick. Ah, the scorekeeper must be pleased with my points. Excuse me? The scorekeeper, the deity of the dosha. She exists beyond space, beyond time. Okay. This is relevant, I assure you. With my points, I have great favor in the scorekeeper's eyes. She has honored me with a worthy opponent, even if I cannot hunt you. Yeah, so I guess Trandoshans also really like gambling. I suppose that is just fancy hunting. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 4, 3. Play. Yeah. We'll end after this first round. I'm not going to keep this, even if we do win. I'm going to reload altogether. We'll do a dedicated Pazak episode, I think, for this tournament. Yeah. I was just curious to check it out here. Okay, you can do it. Don't fuck me. That's the worst thing that could have happened. Because if it was like a 10, I could -4. But a 1 puts me in this awkward-ass position of now I just can lose. But it's not worth playing any of these bonuses. 14 to 20 to 22. Fuck. God damn it, the 15s are fucking me. Yeah, that's a really bad spot, because he's going to just go to fucking 20. Or, yep, I called it. Alright. Dude, Pazak is not, it's not it. It's not it. It's all luck sack all the time. Dude, fuck off! What am I supposed to do with that? Come on! Oh, go fuck yourself. Eat shit. Yes, my victory was assured in the eyes of the scorekeeper. Ah, fuck you.